Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio! So then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband!
Yeah, wife.
Guess what happened?
The sun came up.
That's dumb.
Actually, I think it's nighttime now.
I don't like this beginning
Even though it
at all.
releases it. No?
This beginning is horrible. You're dumb. Okay, start over. Ready? Hey, guess what happened?
What happened?
So you ran down the stairs shouting this morning.
I did.
And why was that?
Because this was a great and fantastic day.
What was great about it?
We got our first fan mail.
I know, right?
It was amazing.
It was exciting and it was so wonderful. It was from Hannah. And
Yeah.
You want to know what Hannah said?
What did she say? I know what she said, but...
I know.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to say it.
Right.
Okay, so Hannah says, guys, I just have to tell you I love your podcast. I found you yesterday and I've listened to you my whole 8-hour shift, and you bet your sweet ass I'll be doing it again until I'm all caught up. Thank you, and keep doing what you're doing. You are making someone happy and laugh. Love, Hannah. Thank you so much, Hannah.
Yeah, definitely. That was I literally ran down the stairs this morning, so thank you.
Yes.
That was awesome.
I mean, we think we're funny, but...
I think we're going to frame it.
Yeah, seriously, we probably are. It's so nice to know that somebody out there thinks we're funny and is listening and appreciates that we are doing a thing.
Yeah, and we just recently started advertising the blog, so we get some feedback. It was really, really great.
We don't have a blog, you dumbo.
Oh, I meant podcast. You know what I meant.
You're so dumb, but you know what we do have?
What do we have? Oh, yeah, we do have a support link.
Don't we, though?
We do.
You're so dumb. Before we started this, you were like, don't forget we have to mention the support link. And so I'm leading you, guess what we have?
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
So, yeah, we have a support link. If you ever want to help us out, there is a link in the description of every episode on every podcasting app out there. And it will take you to a support link that we have where you can donate either 99 cents, $4.99, or $9.99 a month to help us out and, maybe make this a real thing.
That would be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
But at the very least, could you just send us "you love us" emails?
Yeah,
because
that totally made our day. Totally.
Holy shit.
That's
I'm like, I can die now.
all the donations. Yeah. No, that's great stuff.
So, okay, enough with that housekeeping.
Yeah. Thanks, Hannah.
Thank you, Hannah. We love you. So, okay. Anyway, enough housekeeping.
Yep.
Do you remember what happened last time?
Not even a little bit.
I know, right? Do you remember that it was boring?
All I remember is that we were talking about... I remember we were talking about Ark and Aaron. The Ark and Aaron.
Aaron and the Ark.
Aaron and the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant, not the boat ark.
Yeah, sorry, that ark.
I mean, there's only...
I mean, I never thought I'd have to say this, but there's too many damn arcs in this book.
Enough with all the arcs. So what happened last time was that they have to wash their hands and wear blood and all kinds of stuff, or else they'll die.
Pomegranates, too.
No, that was the time before.
Oh, my bad.
I know, it's all kind of one big, lots of rules, and...
Or you'll die.
No, or you'll die was only this last time.
Washing the hands, sorry, yeah, I'm sorry. There's so many things that you gotta keep track of.
It escalated.
It's so much better to not believe in God.
I mean, some people find some great catharsis in it. I just don't happen to be one of them.
But, like, if not washing your hands is gonna kill you...
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit. I mean, we do use hand sanitizer, so we do believe in washing your hands.
Yeah, but, like, for legitimate reasons, like there's a, virus going around and shit.
But even when there's not a virus going around, there's still flu germs, so wash your goddamn hands, people.
Right, and I don't want to, like, touch your hand if you just wiped your ass.
Oh, why did you even go there? Why?
I mean, that's disgusting, right?
Well, obviously, there's lots of disgusting... I mean, what even are you?
I don't know.
Ugh.
Whatever.
Okay, whatever. So
what are we discussing today?
We are about to start Exodus chapters 31 and 32. We are really heading toward the end here.
Awesome. How many chapters are there?
I think there's like 40 or something.
Wow. In Exodus, not in the Bible.
Right. Just Exodus.
Right. So, I mean, the Bible's going to take us like years, I think.
Probably at our rate. But we are almost done with having done 2 books of the Bible, and that's
really cool.
2 more than I will have ever read in my entire life.
Exactly.
So,
all right. Well, let's get on with this. And Hannah, you probably never thought that you were going to get mentioned in the same grouping as wiping your ass, did you?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Hannah. I really apologize. He's too much.
We'll see you guys in a second.
Bye.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there. So it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount. So, like, any support is always appreciated.
So what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. Okay. So... we have to do this again because...
it messed up.
Somebody called you from work.
That sucked. I hate it when that happens.
I mean, at least we were only like 2 sentences in.
Yeah, well, a little bit more than that, but hey,
No, it was literally 2 sentences in.
Oh, okay, 2 sentences in, but we talked about a lot of stuff like,
We did. So... starting with my pronunciation of this title.
Yeah.
The call of Bezaleel and Aholiab.
Yeah.
So...
yeah, I mean... in the last go around, I tried to do it too, but I'm not even going to give it a shot because you know what?
And you tried to bust my chops over my, fucked up pronunciation, and then it turned out you couldn't do it either.
Right. I got Bezaleel and Aholiab.
And that's basically what I said.
Right.
So, fuck off.
Whatever.
I'm just saying. Okay. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Look, I have specifically chosen Bezaleel, son of Uri, grandson of Hur, of the tribe of Judah. I have filled him with the Spirit of God, giving him great wisdom, ability, and expertise in all kinds of crafts." Oh, that's as far as we had gotten, because then I interrupted myself to ask, what must it be like? Why wouldn't he just, give us all the gift of expertise and abilities and shit like that and the Spirit of the Lord.
Right, and I asked what it felt like to be filled with the Spirit of God.
And then how did gas stations come up?
Because I was like, maybe it feels like when you fill up your car with gas.
Oh,
because that feels really good.
Yeah, and then I was like...
we're talking in the past tense this whole time. We could have just redone this
normal
people
I don't
do.
want to.
Okay.
I'm not normal people. How dare? No, because I liked it, but I couldn't quite, replay it.
Yeah, I know.
So I wanted to tell these lovely people what they were missing.
Right, because when you fill up your tank of gas, that feels really good, right?
Yeah,
and before you pull in, you're like, holy shit, I'm feeling like I gotta stop and get something in my car.
I tell you, I totally resent having to get gas in my car. Like, I resent having to brush my teeth. I resent having to pee. I resent having to buy light bulbs and curtains. And I resent having to put gas in my car.
It's a lot of resentment you're carrying around.
It sure as fuck is, but it's true. I resent all those things.
Okay.
Because they are not any things that I choose. They are not fun. They are all things that you must do as a human or an adult or both. And it sucks. It's stupid. I don't want to buy fucking light bulbs. I don't want to brush my fucking teeth, and I don't want to put fucking gas in the car.
Yeah.
So...
They don't have to in New Jersey. In New Jersey, it's illegal to have...
brush teeth?
No, they have... every fuel station is full service.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Why aren't we in New Jersey?
Because we're not.
Oh my god. Is there anything else good about New Jersey?
No.
Oh, really?
Not that I know of.
I mean, don't they have some kind of coast there?
Yeah, the East Coast.
Well, that's nice, isn't it?
Not in New Jersey.
Why?
Because it's right there by New York, and it's like, city.
Like, do you just stand on the coast and you're like, I'm in New Jersey, and it feels so disgusting because I see New York right over there across the...
You know what? To be perfectly honest, I don't know anything about New Jersey other than I've been there once, but that was for some stupid manager meeting, and
No, we went there once because we drove there, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We caught the train to New York and New Jersey.
We parked in New Jersey and then caught the train to New York for a blog thingy-mabobber.
Yeah.
For a conference thing. That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
So we knew nice people in New Jersey.
We did. So those people are good
But they moved away from New Jersey.
They did. See? That doesn't bode well for them.
Okay.
And all I ever hear is crap about New Jersey.
It's true.
So I'm just saying.
It's true. But I just wonder, why?
I don't know, but we are way off track.
Way off track. Okay, sorry. It's just that the Bible's boring. Okay.
Well, I mean,
I know,
we
but
signed up for this shit.
I know. This is what we're here for. Okay. He is a master craftsman, expert. Oh, yeah, that son guy. He put the Spirit of the Lord in him and gave him wisdom and stuff. He is a master craftsman, expert in working with gold, silver, and bronze. He could do that for everybody. This God's such a stingy dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He is skilled in engraving and mounting gemstones and in carving wood. He is a master at every craft. That would be awesome. I do arts and crafts, and if I was a master of arts and crafts, that would be cool. I could make one hell of a mad wreath.
If we could just be masters of making a podcast, that'd be awesome too.
I probably would have to be a lot more disciplined, and that's just not my style.
Right,
so.
Right.
Whatevs. And I have personally appointed Aholiab, son of Ahisamah, of the tribe of the tribe of Dan. Dan.
The damn tribe of Dan.
Dan to be his assistant.
Who are you guys? We're the tribe of Dan.
Hey Dan.
What's up, Dan?
That's so not religious.
Right.
Hey Dan, what up? Dan, my dog. Moreover, I have given special skill to all the gifted craftsmen, so they can make all the things I have commanded you to make.
That was nice of him. That was nice of him.
Yeah.
He had all those things, and we're like, Jesus, this is a lot of shit.
This is so many rules and
he
IKEA directions.
Imbued them with master craftsman ability.
It's almost like if he had just put forth the slightest bit more effort, he could have made that shit himself.
I mean, he didn't have IKEA to make directions, so...
But it's almost as though he could.
Well, yeah.
Because God,
right.
Magic.
Well, sure. But he wants to see us toil and,
Okay, so he gave them the magical ability to be good at making all this shit that he commanded them to make. The tabernacle, the Ark of the Covenant, the Ark's cover, the place of atonement, all the furnishings of the tabernacle, the table and its utensils, the pure gold lampstand with all its accessories, the incense altar, the altar of burnt offering with all its utensils, the wash basin wash basin with its stand, the beautifully stitched garments with pomegranates, the secret garments for Aaron and the priest, and the garments for his sons to wear as they minister as priests, the anointing oil, the fragrant incense for the holy place. I was hoping it didn't go much further because I was going so high just then.
You're going to lose it there.
Well, it was quite the list.
Yeah.
The craftsman must make everything as I have commanded you. Well, it's a good thing he gave them so much magic to be able to make those things. So,
right.
Like, not a problem.
Yeah. No, I mean, that was a nice thing to do, I guess.
Easy peasy.
You know? And maybe they get to keep those skills after the fact, or maybe he'll kill them.
Right. You just don't know. Or he could have them incest each other.
Yeah.
I mean, who the fuck knows?
They definitely had to get their foreskins chopped off, though, before they did this.
Yeah, definitely got their dicks chopped.
So, there's that.
Okay. Next section, the Sabbath as a sign. The Lord then gave these instructions to Moses. Tell the people of Israel, be careful to keep my Sabbath day, for the Sabbath is a sign of the covenant between me and you from generation to generation. It is given so you may know that I am the Lord who makes you holy. You must keep the Sabbath day, for it is a holy day for you. Anyone who desecrates it must be put to death.
There you go.
So
there's some more death for you.
Our cat does not like that rule.
No, she doesn't.
So basically, if you work on the Sabbath, you gonna die.
Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah. That's,
you guess what?
I mean, I should be dead.
You should be dead because you work Sundays all the fucking time.
100 times over.
Yeah. I saw your new schedule. You work a lot of Sundays coming up. That ain't exciting. Fun. You have several closing shifts, too. I don't like that.
You guys do remember that donation button I told you about, right?
Anyone who desecrates it must be put to death. Anyone who works on that day will be cut off from the community. You have 6 days each week.
Wait.
What?
He just said they're going to be put to death, and then he says they're going to be cut off from the community? Death will definitely cut you off from the community, but
if you
which
desecrate the Sabbath day, you're put to death. If you work on that day, you'll be cut off.
Okay,
Get the fuck out of here.
What does desecrating that mean, though?
I don't know. Like, maybe if you choose to do your witchy spells or other sacrilegious activities.
Right.
Like if we made this here podcast on a Sunday.
Or if you went to a Trump rally on Sundays.
Oh, snap. You did it. You said that. Sorry, not sorry. I said what I said.
Right.
You have 6 days each week for your ordinary work, but the seventh day must be a Sabbath day of complete rest, a holy day dedicated to the Lord.
Not complete rest. He wants you to go worship his ass.
How are you going to have complete rest and worship the Lord?
And I'm telling you right now, Aaron's got a lot of fucking clothes to put on, so.
He does. That is not restful at all. And also, they got to chop up all those animal parts and splatter blood. Right. That is not restful. That sounds like a lot
of fucking work.
That is work. Anyone who works on the Sabbath must be put to death. Oh.
Wait, what? See?
You're right.
See, that's a bunch of bullshit. You're cut off and you're put to death. God.
Sometimes you're one. Sometimes you're the other.
Right.
Sometimes.
In the same fucking chapter.
Yeah. Same paragraph. This is too hard. The people of Israel must keep the Sabbath day by observing it from generation to generation. They still do that, I guess, but not under fear of death. Right. This is a covenant obligation for all time.
For all time.
All time. It is a permanent sign of my covenant with the people of Israel. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, but on the seventh day he stopped working and was refreshed.
I don't know if we think back to when we were reading, the Genesis beginning books and stuff, there were some questionable things as to when they happen and how they happen and everything, and
yeah,
I don't know. And he didn't really define which day was which, so
it's true. Some
I don't
people
know.
say Saturday, some people say Sunday. It depends on if your first day of the week is Sunday or Monday.
Yeah.
Which, in my planner, I make Monday the first day because I like all my weekend days together at the end.
And you think if this was such a fucking important day, it would be in stone, maybe from Moses.
On that Ten Commandment thing. That would be cool. Ooh, listen to this. The golden calf. We saw a golden calf recently on TV, only it wasn't a calf. It was a man in a United States flag, and his name was Trump.
Yeah.
And it was fucking ridiculous. And guess
you're
what?
talking about the actual golden statue that was at the
and guess what?
convention
It was
thing.
made in China.
It was made. I know.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, that is funny.
That's funny. When the Lord finished speaking with Moses on Mount Sinai, he gave him the 2 stone tablets inscribed with the terms of the covenant written by the finger of God.
The finger of God.
The end.
That was a weird place to put that in.
That really was.
It had no bearing on anything we just read.
And I'm curious if it like goes on in Exodus chapter 32.
That could be.
But that's like
so maybe we're getting onto the golden calf now, possibly.
But why didn't they put that in the next
in 32,
chapter?
Right? Yeah, like that's a weird break for the end of a chapter.
These
people didn't write very well back then. I've gathered because they don't. I mean, they just contradicted their own death /
You'll die. You'll
whatever,
get cut off. You'll just get cut off, but you'll also die. For God's sakes, I'm going crazy here. Which one is it? I'm biting my nails trying to find out.
I know.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see what happens in chapter 32 in a minute here.
Sounds good. See you guys in a second.
Okay. Exodus chapter 32. It is a continuation of that golden calf stuff.
Oh, good. So it wasn't just a misplaced bullshitty thing, but it should have been transferred over to the next chapter.
It was misplaced.
That was not cool.
No, not cool at all.
Hey, the golden calf.
Oh, the end. When the people saw how long it was taking Moses to come back down the mountain, they gathered around Aaron. Come on!
Did they say that?
They said, come on!
That's hilarious.
Make us some gods who can lead us.
This guy's too fucking slow.
We don't know what happened to this fellow Moses who brought us here from the land of Egypt.
God, he can't even find his way back down the fucking mountain.
I know, God.
What was wrong with him? It's not like there was a
whiny.
bunch of fucking clouds and lightning and bullshit.
And pillars of smoke
right?
and whatever.
And apparently the finger of God was drawing on stones and shit.
Yeah. They're not having it.
No.
They are bored.
Apparently.
So Aaron said, take the gold rings from the ears of your wives and sons and daughters and bring them to me. He's like, I got an idea.
Excuse me?
All the people took the gold rings from their ears and brought them to Aaron.
But these people were really gullible.
They are so stupid.
Like, I need your gold. Gimme.
Sure.
Okay.
Then Aaron took the gold, melted it down, and molded it into the shape of a calf.
I do that every Friday, don't you?
I know, right? Like, that's the shape I would choose if I was going to melt gold down.
Totally.
Like,
I mean,
why?
occasionally I do a hog, but only occasionally.
Only occasionally.
Yeah, just
like, it's so random.
Just like once a month I do a hog.
Why a calf?
I don't know.
I don't understand it. I really don't.
Fuck,
Why not a camel? Why not a mountain? Why not the sun? Why not any number of other things? Why not a person? But no, a calf.
I don't know.
He melted it down into a motherfucking calf.
Yeah.
Then Aaron took the gold. Oh, I already read that. Melted it into a calf. When the people saw it, they exclaimed, "Oh, Israel! These are the gods who brought you out of the land of Egypt!" Aaron saw how excited the people were, so he built an altar in front of the calf.
Wait, what?
He's making them a god, and they're like, "Okay."
What? I thought Aaron was down with, the big God.
He was, but the people were bored. And he's like...
So he's like, I'm just going to create a new god?
I'm going to fuck with you.
And this is the guy that God chose to lead him.
Yeah. He's like telling his sons, watch. Check this out. This is like the biggest prank ever.
I guess.
Then he announced, tomorrow will be a festival to the Lord. The people got up early the next morning to sacrifice burnt offerings and peace offerings. After this, they celebrated with feasting and drinking, and they indulged in pagan revelry.
That was a quick turnaround from,
God is great, God is
literally
good.
at the top of this fucking mountain, and we're all going to die because we just, they heard him talk.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and they were like, oh! And,
worship God and whatever.
Yeah, and then they're like, fuck it, there's a golden calf, let's just do some pagan rites. Fuck it! Let's do this shit.
I want to know what the pagan rites looked like.
I know, I want to, yeah.
Do you think it was just like they had lots of sex? Or do you...
I mean, the stuff that they do in the Bible seems like pagan rites to me, so
yeah, it's
I don't
true.
even know. This must
How
be
do you
some
tell the
like fucking
difference?
crazy ass shit.
Right? Like, they will splatter animal blood on themselves under the normalest of circumstances.
Right.
What do you think a pagan rite looks like?
Giant orgy.
Oh my God. That's gross. All that, everybody's fluids every which way. Gross. That's just, like, no offense to anybody who is into that. I don't mean to kink shame at all. Everybody likes different stuff, but that's not for me.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Whatever.
No, I'm trying to be sensitive, and every time I try to be sensitive, you're like, why are you being sensitive? And I'm like, did you not know this is 2021? And we're being sensitive. We're growing and learning and being nice.
I feel like you should play a Jewel song right now.
What does Jewel have to do with it?
I don't know. It seemed like she had a song about being sensitive or something.
I'm sensitive and I like to steal away.
Yes, that's the one. See? I knew I was right.
She did. You're right.
Yeah.
The Lord told Moses, quick, go down the mountain. Your people whom you brought from the land of Egypt have corrupted themselves. How quickly they have turned away from the way I commanded them to live. They have melted down gold and made a calf, and they have bowed down and sacrificed to it.
Hold on.
What?
Aaron melted down the fucking gold and created the calf, not the people.
Okay, but the people are like really excited about it.
Right, but Aaron, the guy that he has to lead these people, is the one that did it, and he's saying these people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, not these people.
It's
the
true.
person that you put in charge of these people is the one that fucking did it.
He should have used ZipRecruiter.
That is not a paid spot.
But it could be. They are saying, these are your gods, O Israel, who brought you out of the land of Egypt. Then the Lord said, I have seen how stubborn and rebellious these idiotic, stupid, foolish people are.
That part was not in there, but just skip to the people.
Just stubborn and rebellious.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I added the moronic, idiotic.
Right.
Yeah. Now, leave me alone so my fierce anger can blaze against them and I will destroy them.
I mean, you know, like, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, this guy kills all kinds of people.
Yeah.
And, like, why would you fuck with them?
I wouldn't fuck with him.
That's stupid.
If that God was right in front of me, like, in front of my eyes, like, he did magic and I saw it.
Right, right.
I would be like, okay, my bad.
Now, granted, we fuck with them all the time on here.
Right,
but I ain't never seen anything from this dude.
If I saw, like, a burning bush and shouting mountains...
Right. My mind might be changed a little bit.
If I saw enough, I would be like, my bad, you're real. Okay, sorry. Here, have my gold or whatever.
What you need, dude.
But I would like to please not be involved in the chopping of animals or dicks. Then I will make you, Moses, into a great nation. Oh, look, Moses is going to stick up for them.
Yeah.
But Moses tried to pacify the Lord his God. Oh, Lord, he said, why are you so angry with your own people whom you brought from the land of Egypt with such great power and such a strong hand? Why let the Egyptians... Why let the Egyptians say their God rescued them with the evil intention of slaughtering them in the mountains and wiping them from the face of the earth? Turn away from your fierce anger. Change your mind about this terrible disaster you have threatened against your people. Remember your servants, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You bound yourself with an oath to them, saying, I will make your descendants as numerous as the stars of heaven, and I will give them all this land and that I have promised to your descendants, and they will possess it forever.
If only Noah had thought of that.
Right? It's true. So the Lord changed his mind about the terrible disaster he had threatened to bring on his people.
This all-knowing, all-powerful being just
He's changed his mind.
You're right.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Like, but you hear people say all the time, like, that God never changes his mind. He's always true and whatever.
Right?
And, yeah.
Or the ineffable plan.
Yeah, the ineffable plan. Okay. To be fair, that was Neil Gaiman, not God.
That's right. Whatever.
What is this ineffable plan? Wait, what is that from? Good Omens.
Good Omens, yeah.
Good Omens.
Definitely check out that show.
It's such a good show.
Such a good show.
Then Moses turned and went down the mountain. He held in his hands the 2 stone tablets inscribed with the terms of the covenant. They were inscribed on both sides, front and back. These tablets were God's work because he did not have an iPad.
Right.
The words on them were written by God himself, not an etch-a-sketch. When Joshua heard the boisterous noise of the people shouting below them, he exclaimed to Moses, "It looks like war in the camp." But Moses replied, "No, it's not a shout of victory, nor the wailing of defeat. I hear the sound of a celebration." When they came near the camp, Moses saw the calf and the dancing, and he burned with anger.
Oh,
you know,
man.
like God had just did
Right,
just
yeah,
then.
yeah.
Yeah. He threw the stone tablets to the ground.
Oh, no.
Damn. Smashing them at the foot of the mountain.
Oh, my
smashed
gosh.
the 10 Commandments.
So he just broke all the proof that he had talked to God.
Oh, dang. Why'd he do it?
I don't know, because he
was
probably didn't
so
actually talk
mad.
to God.
Oh, yeah. That could be. That could be. That's why he was up there so damn long. He was carving that shit. And he came back down like a year later and was like, "God damn it. I told y'all to wait." And Aaron was like, "But I was tired." He took the calf they had made and burned it. How do you burn gold?
Right? Well, I guess you could melt it, but burn it.
How do
Yeah.
you burn
I don't
gold?
think you do.
And if that was made out of my earrings, I would be a little bit miffed.
Right?
Like, could I have my earrings back?
Yeah, like...
I mean, okay, let me step back
How
a
much
second.
did gold earrings cost back in those days?
Probably
you know?
quite a pretty penny. Shekel.
Right. Yeah, shekel.
Shekel.
Right.
Yeah. Like, I don't really wear jewelry, so it doesn't bother me, like, as I am. But if those were my earrings, I would be pissed.
But I mean, they gave them up pretty easy, too.
They
so,
did.
I
Like,
mean,
here, have all the gold, whatevs.
maybe there was just like...
They must have had so much gold. Think of how much gold they were all wearing. Enough gold to melt down to make this calf. Prior to that, they had all the gold to make all the ark and its poles and it.
Well,
Like,
you
they
gotta
had
think there's
so much
less-
fucking gold.
There's less people in the world, right? So
Right.
there's more
There's
gold
only
to go
like
around,
5
maybe.
people in the world.
There's more people. There's more gold to go around.
But, like, where does gold come from? Don't you have to dig that shit up?
I don't know. I mean, he put it out right there in what was that? The Garden of Eden.
All gold in the...
Don't you remember they said there was a lot of gold there?
I don't remember
We
that.
were asking why he needs gold.
Oh, I barely remember the garden. That was so long ago.
It was.
I've been really bored a lot since then.
But there was a passage in there that said something about there was a lot of gold and, you know, whatever. We were
garden
like, why
of
do they need
gold.
gold? They don't even know what money is.
Did they take the gold with them from the garden?
Maybe. I don't think so.
That's
though.
too much
He banished
gold.
them too quick. But that could mean that there's gold in other places, though, you know?
It's just sitting there, like...
Just sitting there.
Like, does gold just sit on top of the planet?
Do I look like a fucking gold
Well,
expert?
that's what I'm asking. Like, did these people dig up all this gold? Or was it just, like, lying around?
I don't know. They sure as hell ain't buying Bitcoin, though.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Then he ground it into powder after he burned it, threw it into the water, and forced the people to drink it. He made them drink gold specks. What the fuck?
Also, can you actually ground... I guess you could ground gold into powder, maybe.
Would you want to drink dusty gold water?
I don't know. I mean, there's an alcoholic drink called Goldschläger where there's gold flecks in it. And
Is it really flecks of, like, real gold in it?
It is.
I've had that.
Yeah, there's real gold in there.
I didn't know that I was drinking gold.
You were drinking gold.
So I probably shit out some gold.
Probably. I mean, maybe it probably just passes right through. It's just fucking metal, right?
But how come lead doesn't? Like, you can actually get lead poisoning.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a chemical expert either, so, like, you're asking too many...
You know
you're
nothing.
You're asking too many technical questions here.
All right, Jon Snow, let's go. Finally, he turned to Aaron and demanded, "What did these people do to you to make you bring such terrible sin on them?"
I mean, I didn't see them do anything.
"Don't get so upset, my lord," Aaron replied. "You yourself know how evil these people are. They said to me, 'Make us gods who will lead us.' We don't know what happened to this fellow Moses who brought us here from the land of Egypt. So I told him, 'Whoever has gold jewelry, take it off.' When they brought it to me, I simply threw it into the fire, and out came this calf."
Out came a calf,
Out came this calf. What? What you gonna
Dude,
do?
we need that fucking machine. The
What
one that
you
just, like,
gonna
spits
do?
out calves.
I threw it in the fire, and out came this calf.
Right?
What? Moses saw that Aaron had let the people get completely out of control, much to the amusement of their enemies. So he stood at the entrance to the camp and shouted, "All of you who are on the Lord's side, come here and join me." And all the Levites gathered around him. Moses told them, This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. Each of you take your swords and go back and forth from one end of the camp to the other. Kill everyone, even your brothers, friends, and neighbors.
What?
The Levites obeyed Moses' command, and about 3,000 people died that day?
Oh my God.
What the fuck? This story is insane.
What the hell? They were just participating, and then they're like, wait, he's calling us over here. Oh, shit, we better listen to him. Okay. Oh, let's go kill our friends and family, okay?
Here's my gold. Here's my sword to stab everybody. Okay, hold on.
I hate
this book. I hate this book. It's so
They're
bad.
such horrible people. He's such a horrible God.
Go murder. No, okay, I will. What?
Oh.
Why? But why?
Aaron led them into this, and now he's going to lead them in their religion. And his descendants are going to lead them.
This is ridiculous.
He led them into this.
This is ridiculous. I protest. This is ridiculous.
I protest. Why the fuck does anybody go to church?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
This is terrible. Then Moses told the Levites, today you have ordained yourselves for the service of the Lord, for you obeyed him, even though it meant killing your own sons and brothers. Today you have earned a blessing.
Oh my God.
You know what? That motherfucking blessing ain't worth a motherfucking shekel. I'm here to tell you. It's just not. Okay? This is bad and I hate it. The next day Moses said to the people, you have committed a terrible sin, but I will go back up to the Lord on the mountain. Perhaps I will be able to obtain forgiveness for your sin.
Because wait, hold on. hold on a second.
Hold on a second.
Everybody was participating in the debauchery going on. Moses calls them over, says, if you believe in God, come over here. And the ones everybody that did, he's like, okay, now go kill all your friends and family. And then they did. And then they come back to him and he's like, I might be able to get you a pass here.
Right. I
might.
Now, is the pass for the debauchery or the mass murder?
But you might still die.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what the pass is for. But they might still die, apparently. Even though they had to go kill their friends and family.
Right. This is terrible.
I
hate it.
And Aaron's just getting a free pass here.
Well, he does have pomegranates on his dress.
Fuck him.
You're so mad.
This is bullshit. This fucking bullshit.
You're so invested, though. You're like all in on this story.
Any God that does this kind of crap does not deserve
a following.
Anything.
He deserves punishment.
Right.
And rebuke. God gets my rebuke. I do not like that God, Sam I am.
Wait, we're banning...
No, we're not. Oh my God. Now you have to address it. Okay, you cannot ban something that a company itself decided not to sell.
I know.
Dr. Seuss Company decided itself as a company to remove those 6 books that had racist figures in it. So you can't say that they've been banned or censored. And I happen to know that they're still available on library shelves. So you can still obtain the material. It has not been banned. So fuck the fuck off.
I was just trying to be funny.
Well, you brought it in and then I had to address it. Because you're like, we're banning Dr. Seuss. And I'm like, no, we're fucking not.
To be fair, my brain stopped working halfway through my sentence. I couldn't even finish it, so...
Because I was so angry you saw my face.
Right, your eyes just shot right through my brain.
Well, because I am into the book world and you are not speaking correctly of the books.
All right.
Like, apparently in this country, we let our companies decide what they want to do. And they can decide not to make gay cakes for people, but they can not decide to stop selling a product that the right doesn't even fucking read. Ooh.
Okay, but let's get back to the murdering fuckers that are going to maybe die.
I'm so sorry. It's just that Republicans make me angry.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So Moses returned to the Lord and said, oh, what a terrible sin these people have committed. They have made gods of gold for themselves. But now, if you will only forgive their sin, but if not, erase my name from the record you have written. That's the end of his quote.
Okay.
But the Lord... I'm sorry. Just erase my name from the record you've written. But the Lord replied to Moses, no, I will erase the name of everyone who has sinned against me. Now go, lead the people to the place I told you about. Look, my angel will lead the way before you. And when I come to call the people to account, I will certainly hold them responsible for their sins.
Except for those 3,000 that you already had murdered.
Right.
Yeah.
And also all the other people that did bad things along the way. And
did you recall earlier in the Bible when they said that if you murder a human being, that you will also be put to death?
Yeah.
So technically, not only were they participating in debauchery, but then somebody told them to murder a bunch of people, and they did, and they're still not going to die at the Lord's hands.
Right.
Because Moses said, hey, no, don't do that.
Yeah, don't get mad at them.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Then the Lord sent a great plague upon the people because they had worshipped the calf Aaron had made. The end. I cannot even with this fucking story. It just gets worse and worse.
Do you think maybe that's what COVID was? Like, did he send a plague to us or something?
It didn't kill enough of the right people. That's a terrible thing to
right
say.
People?
Oh my God,
What
you
the
made
hell?
me say a terrible thing.
I didn't make you say anything.
No, I take it back. That's terrible. I would not ever. That's horrible. I don't wish death on people.
You're just saying that good people died.
Yeah, a lot of good people died.
And maybe it shouldn't have been good people.
Maybe it should have been people that don't wear masks.
I mean, maybe it shouldn't have been anybody.
If somebody has to die, like if it's out of my hands, I don't want anybody to die. But if somebody has to die, it should be the people that are stupid.
I promise, generally speaking, my wife's a good person.
Generally speaking, I am a good person. I don't wish death on people, and I resent that I'm put in the position of sounding like I wish death on people, because I really don't. I just wish Republicans would stop being stupid and complaining about potato head bannings, and that they would wear masks, and that they would stop pretending that they are not getting vaccinations while encouraging other people to not get vaccinations because they're liars.
And if somebody listens to this a year from now or 2 years from now, this is going to be completely irrelevant.
Well, maybe not. I mean, maybe not. Maybe it'll still be relevant. Things that happened last year are still relevant.
Yeah.
I mean, we literally just yesterday...
Sorry.
Stupid. Just yesterday was the 1 year anniversary of the date that COVID was first made a thing, like announced in this country.
Gotcha.
So everything that happened a year ago is still relevant today.
That's true.
So a year from now, they'll be like, oh, I remember that.
Yep.
That sucked. That was a shitty time period. It was. It was, future. It was.
Yeah. This episode has gone extremely long.
Well, it was extremely stupid, and I had a lot of
extremely stupid
things to say about it.
I agree. All right, well, let's wrap this up, though, and we will see you guys next week.
We are going to be reading Exodus chapters 33 and 34, and you made a list of things that you want to remember everybody should go visit.
Yeah, but we're going to do that in our new exit that we're going to do.
So, never mind.
Never mind.
I'll tell you about it later.
Just a minute. Hang on.
God, I'll tell you later.
Bye, guys.
Sakes.
Bye.
Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Can I say the things now?
Yes.
Okay. So you had a list of items that you wanted people to check out?
Yeah, definitely. Make sure you check us out on Twitter. We are there under the handle sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'd have gone with that.
Yep.
We also would love to get emails from you because we love hate mail, fan mail, the whole 9 yards there. That email address is sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. And we are now on YouTube. And if you are listening to us on YouTube, you're going to be running a little bit behind what our schedule is for our podcast because you're going to be hearing stuff from 2 months before if you are caught up.
You're in the past.
You're in the past. So you should join us on our podcasting apps that are available. So like you can catch us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify.
I'm on Castbox.
Yeah, my wife's special. She's on Castbox.
I like Castbox.
And then on any of the things that you're on, we always would love it if you would like and subscribe. That helps us out so much. So
yeah, do those things.
Do those things, and we will see you guys next week.
Sure we will. It's on Thursdays.
Yeah, that.
Okay, bye.